Hi guys, welcome back. In this video we're going through floor slabs in the architecture tab. Now we have four different options when we're introducing floor slabs. Starting with the screed, we create a new screed and can assign a reference and a thickness. I've already saved two that I've made previously. If we wanted to make another one, I could do another one. I'll call this the basement slab. And we'll do this number 3, and we'll keep this thickness as 0.3. Again, we have the option to export and import the slab. So let's accept those changes. Now, as you can see, once we've got the cursor up and we've selected it, we can click on the nodes just as we would introducing walls. So first one, second one, third one, and you'll see the grid start forming. Third, fourth point, right click to submit, and there's our screed slab. Now, a good thing to note is that the screed slab is for the bottommost level. The internal floor slab is for any between the screed and the roof slab, and the flat roof or sloped roof we can insert. Now I'm going to insert a flat roof as well here. Bear in mind that this is actually incorrect because I'm on the basement floor. So the only slab I should be introducing here is the screed slab. But just for the purposes of demonstration, the internal floor slab we can add as well. I've already saved one. I can accept it. If I wanted to add it, I can add it. And also I can select whether or not it's an external floor. So things like parapets, outdoor areas that are still elevated. Yet again, we're able to export and import. So let's accept these changes. Here I can pretty much do the same thing now. And as you can see now, the slab has been introduced. Now, what I wanted to highlight again was as you can see here, the slab is only reaches the middle of the wall. On this example on the right here, it's different because we've introduced the wall to the right of the line. So the dimensions of the wall exist on the outside of the slab that we've introduced, and this would be ideal for whatever project we want. So that was the internal floor slab. Let's look at the flat roof. I've already saved another flat roof as well. We can have a look. We only have the option to amend the thickness. Same old thing. If I wanted to create just a half, so if I wanted to create a half, actually we'll do that with the second example. So I can do that again. Same process for all the roofs. And as you can see now, my slab exists all the way to the end of the wall. If I wanted to change that, I can actually do that as well. So I can move it. And now, as you can see, the slab actually exists on the inside of the wall just by amending using the move tool. And also there are other options that we can edit the slab. We can insert a slab. We can insert nodes. We can divide it as well if I wanted to divide it. Sorry, I need to insert another corner there, and to divide it I'd have to go and do something like this. We can also delete as well. Let me just reinsert that as well. Now we also have the option to introduce elevation changes and horizontal partitions. So what that basically means is that if I wanted an elevation change from the datum level of that level, so right now I'm on the basement level, if I wanted it to be elevated a little bit, such purposes would be, for instance, if we had sloping ground, right, the datum level would be 0, but let's say we had which we will later on in this project have an elevator towards the rear of the building, and the building is sloping negatively. We're going to have to introduce some elevation changes. So I can do that as well. Let's just say that's 1 meter for purpose of demonstration. And that's changed. Now the slope roof as well, we have the option to amend the slope roof just with the thickness. I've already saved one. So let's do this here. and there we go. Now there's that. Now also, not only are we able to introduce elevation changes in horizontal partitions with a slope roof, we can also introduce elevation changes in the roof. So let's say I wanted this roof to be sloped positively towards this side. I can also introduce elevation changes. So let's say that's 1 meter. Let's say that's 1 meter as well. Now bear in mind we have to set 3 points, right? 3 points so that the program knows that this is a roof and there's a slope between 2 points. And that's that. Let's have a look at what we've done here. And as you can see now, we have a slope. We have our slope slab that exists there. Now, bear in mind this is actually a roof, which is why it doesn't look normal. This is supposed to be on the uppermost level, right? But just for purpose of demonstration, it would actually look like this. If I pan around, this would be our slope roof. But anyway, that's an introduction to the roofs as well. The editing tools as well for the roofs are pretty much the same as the walls and partitions, except we're able to create openings in our floor slabs as well, which is important for, let's say, for instance, elevators, emergency exits and stuff like that, services within the building. To do that, we just have to click on openings and floor slabs and create an aperture within the slab. So let's just create a little one for purpose of demonstration. Right click to insert, and as you can see, the solid pink line denotes the opening within the floor slab, and we can have a look at that. There you go, and there's our opening. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next video where we actually go more in depth into the openings. See ya.